Hello everyone and welcome back to my channel. As you can tell from the title, we are going to learn how to use registration marks to print on this gold foil paper. Now I have my design already done. I'm actually printing stickers to use for when I ship items out to my customers. So in order to get the silhouette to cut what you're printing, you need the registration marks. I will give you a little tip that I did not find. I had to learn on my own, and I just made the same mistake again. I'm going to show you. This is how your paper goes into your printer, right? And as you can see, all the registration mark is not there. So what you need to do here is basically line that up, and it's going to print. It's going to print like this, but it's going to print like this. So this is an 8.5 by 11 sheet of paper. So using your mat, you have a ruler here that tells you how many squares there are. So this goes over to 12, this goes down to 12. So what I did on here, because this is the same grid as here, I took my paper where I made the mistake and I realized that I needed to go up to 8.5 and go over by 11 in order to get the registration marks to print fully on my paper. So I will show you how to do that right now. So I'm going to take this paper and insert it into my printer here. So when you get ready to print, you are not going to send it to the silhouette just yet. You are going to send it to your printer. Now, if you don't know how to get to your registration marks, you go to View and Registration Marks. So you will click on that. My panel is already open, and the way you will adjust your settings, your grid marks, is in the advanced options. Now normally when your registration mark grid opens, the advanced options is not fully open, so you have to click that. Then it shows you left, top, right, or bottom, and that's how you adjust to get the marks to where you need it to print on your paper, your sticker paper, whatever it is that you're using, cardstock. You need the registration marks to be on there. So I'm about to send it to my printer, and then it's going to print, and then we'll go ahead and cut it in our silhouette. Okay, as you can see, it printed like it was supposed to. So now I'm going to take this and put it on my mat. As you can see the difference between the correct one and the wrong one. This doesn't have the registration marks all on it. This one does, and it looks just like the grid. So this is what I need. So you want your paper to be exactly like it is on your computer so that your silhouette can read it. So I'm going to go ahead and load mine into my silhouette. Low cut mat, so that's what I'm using. Okay, so now we are going to send this to silhouette, just like you would any other project. You're going to click cut. You're going to choose the type of paper that you're using, and I am using gold foil, so I would click foil printable. I need to adjust my width to 5. Okay guys, so this is how it turned out. I'm trying to straighten it here. But they told me to put the blade on 5, but I think that was just way too heavy, because as you can see in some of these, it just completely tore the sticker apart. But now that I know that, the next time I print, I'll print it probably on 3 or 4 instead of 5. But I can fix it. It still came out decently. Remember the tips that I gave you guys for adjusting your registration marks so that you get it printed all the way on the paper. As you can see here, I have my registration marks and I had to feed it into my silhouette the same way that it shows up on the screen. So I will show you the screen again. But yeah, you want to feed this into your silhouette the same way it is on the screen, and you adjust your silhouette marks based on the size of your paper. This also works the same way if you're using like heat transfer paper, which I did use this weekend. The only difference between the gold foil stickers and the heat transfer paper is that when you're using the gold foil, you don't have to mirror the image. However, when you're using heat transfer paper, you have to mirror the image so that when you go to iron it onto your product, it is on the right side. So I hope this video was helpful, guys. I felt the need to do this because I haven't seen any videos telling me any of the things that I told you guys in this video, which really would have been helpful in the beginning when I first bought my silhouette, but I figured it out on my own and I'm glad I did, and I hope that this helps you. Please make sure if you're not subscribed to my channel, you go ahead and subscribe. Like this video, guys, share it out. Make sure we are sharing the video because, like I said, I'm trying to get to 10,000 subscribers as quickly as possible so that I can do a giveaway. I'm really excited about trying to do that for you guys. I will go back to taking requests for videos if there's something you want to see me make, as far as like a recipe, a sewing tutorial, a craft, or if there's something you want me to talk about on camera, like parenting and relationship. For those of you who follow me on Instagram, you know that I celebrated my 18th wedding anniversary on Sunday, November 18th. But yeah, and me and my husband have been together for 24 years, so we've been together since high school. So yeah, if you want to get into talking about anything like that, let me know. Make sure you have the bell turned on so you get notified every time I upload. Please follow me on Instagram. I can't figure out what I was saying. Sorry. Please make sure you're following me on Instagram because that's where I keep updates and everything going on with the channel, with my life, and anything else that I choose to share on Instagram. And I will see you all next time.